Hi, everybody. Trying to readjust this because it's like I readjusted it on my camera and it looked perfect on my camera, but then the YouTube live um, focus is a little bit different. So I'm just trying to like work out those like you see my head's cut off. Hold on. Ugh. Like I don't want my head to be cut off, type of thing. You see that? Why is my head cut off? Okay. I know. You're like, work it out, Michelle, like before you come online. Hey guys, welcome to this morning. We're an hour late, but I'm just going to inform you guys right now. This is a special edition. This is our, hey, beautiful people. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Hey, Moon Goddess. What's up? This is a good day for Moon Goddesses. Hi, Angel. Oh, thank you so much, Angel. I'll be honest with you, it actually came out a lot better than I thought it would be. Morning, Mary Jo. Good morning, Alyssa. Good morning, Juliet. So this is going to be a special edition. Why? Because this is the Scorpio New Moon. And it's going to be a complex and challenging new moon, to say the least. But it is a new moon nonetheless. And new moons bring an opportunity for fresh starts and for us to make it known to the universe what we want to welcome into our lives. So the same rituals apply. I would recommend saging tonight, and as well as writing down your intentions in a blessed, sacred place, and then planting them outside on a piece of paper. I would absolutely recommend that. Yes, it's a good time for clearing out too. You could do I always do sage my house, and I also do salt baths. That's a little, at the end of the night, I just let myself relax. It's also actually physically good for you to sit in Epsom salts as well. It takes the swelling down. It's wonderful. But this is a special edition. And I know you guys aren't used to hanging with me for as long as this is going to run, but I'm going to do the daily spread for the Scorpio New Moon. That's what I'm going to do. Let me see if I can, yeah. I'm going to do the daily spread. But then in addition to the daily spread, after the daily spread, what I'm going to do is when I usually open things up to question answer, which I will take some questions answers too, I'm going to use my Moonology cards in celebration of the new moon. And I'm going to essentially do a per zodiac sign reading of what you can expect and what will be your challenges per your zodiac sign. I think it will actually be very good for us to go through that. And of course, I'll timestamp it so that everybody who's watching it after the fact will be able to go right to their zodiac sign or cross watch, and it'll be easier for them. All right, let's get into this. So welcome to Born Without Boundaries. For any of you who are just arriving, hey guys, for those of you who are on platforms that allow for commercials, there will be commercials throughout this. I will warn you ahead of time, and it won't interrupt the message. FYI. It will not interrupt my messaging. So expect there to be one in a couple of seconds. Know that that is actually a donation to the channel when you let that video run, and I'm so grateful for it, and I'll see you right afterward. Now, for those of you who are on live, you don't have to worry about that. So thank you for your patience. Let's get into this new moon energy, and then we'll get into the per zodiac reading right afterward. The cards are cleansed. They're reorganized. Everything is turned upright. I always start with a fresh deck. So this is the energies, Spirit, Universe. This is the energies for the new moon on Scorpio, October 28th. Please give us general reading for all signs for the new moon in Scorpio, October 28th, new moon in Scorpio. Challenges that we'll be facing today or for the next couple of days. Different blessings that are coming in, things that we need to focus on or be made aware of. Please do communicate that to us. We are surrounded by love. We are surrounded by light. We are surrounded by love. We are surrounded by light. We are surrounded by love. We are surrounded by light. We are surrounded by angels, morning, noon, and night. Angels, thank you for your presence in our lives. Angels are surrounding us, protecting us with their love and light. Angels are surrounding us, protecting us with their love and light. Angels are surrounding us, protecting us with their love and light. We are surrounded by angels, morning, noon, and night. Only positive, helpful, nurturing messages are going to come through. Things that we need to know. Hold on. We got messages flying out, just flying out. All right, so already I can see that you're thinking about something, like you're thinking, like it's almost like there's a stall. Central card is to wait. And this is coming through me, and it's actually channeled to me as I was driving in the car. Central card is to wait. In other words, it's going to take more time than we thought it was. Why? The blessings that are coming in on this new moon are actually directional. They're not rewards, they're directional. The blessings that are coming in are blessings in the way that let us know whatever we've been working really hard on, we still have more work to do. And that's not something anybody wants to hear at all. And it's not even about needing to hear. The subverted message is simply this. The universe is almost verifying that it isn't over yet. You know what I'm saying? You're getting a verification, 717, I love it. You're getting a verification, you'll be getting verifications today that all the sacrifices that you've made and all the hard work that you've made are actually valuable, but you have more hard work to do. And they're coming, those blessings, I'd say that they're subverted, and it almost feels like they're upside down. And so many of my cards have been in reverse, and I think it's because we're literally flipped upside down. What was under us is now above us. And I think that that's good because we need what was hidden to emerge and to show us exactly what it is we need to get through and deal with. And that's what's happening this week. That's what's happening this day. That's what's happening for the new moon. Is essentially the blessings that are coming in are blessings that are directional, that say, this is what you need to do to move to the next step. This is what's holding you back. This is what's keeping you. You still need to do more work on this. It's going to take more time. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. We also have the Three of Swords in reverse, which means that, yeah, you've been right. You've been absolutely correct. That any anxiety that you've been feeling that has been making you worry and making you stress, well, those things are going to be cleared up and they're going to be made really obvious to you. And yeah, it is stressful. I don't think that we want to be held back anymore. I don't think that we want to wait anymore. I'm kind of sort of sure that we don't want to be held back or wait at all. I know. We all want it now. But this is a reminder. This is a reminder to be emotionally mature throughout this time in our lives and to see the blessings for what they are. My example I'm going to share with you, my personal experience, and please do share your personal experiences in the chat, is that what came back to me was edits on my book. I told you guys, a lot of you know I'm writing a trilogy about twin flames and soul connections, two people meeting and discovering the fact that they have this unique relationship and they don't know what to make of it or where it comes from. And it ends up being almost a bloodline, generational thing that's passed down for millennium, and it goes back to start unraveling a lot of human history and our connections with other species, et cetera, et cetera. So it's a science fiction fantasy novel that's coming out in trilogy form. And what I got back this week was my edits that I've been waiting for because I hired my English advisor. He's a PhD in English, to go through and edit it, not only grammar, but like story arc, character arc. And what came back to me was edits. Now that may not sound like a triumph. And in and of itself, that's why I could understand you guys. It's frustrating. Like that's not an agent saying they want to work with me. You know what I'm saying? But what it is saying is it does, like, I hadn't heard from him for months. I thought that he forgot about it, to be honest with you. I thought I was going to have to go after him and be like, hey, what's going on? Well, he didn't forget about it. It was always on his mind, and he's actually going above and beyond for me. It just takes time. And I think that that's the message is great things take time. And what will be given in blessing form is the next step, not necessarily the final step. And remember, and this is what came to me in the car as I was driving home, do we really want a final step in a new life that we have? Good morning, Ashley. Do we really want a final step? No, we don't want a final step. We want to walk a new path. We want a new life. We don't want a final step. It's like a great metaphor is if you've been dieting, right? Dieting takes a long time. It just does. It takes a long time and a lot of devotion and a lot of commitment. And you know as well as I do, if you've done it, it's like a full-time job. And it's hard. And it doesn't reap a lot of rewards right away. When you diet, you can diet for 2 months and barely see an inch off your waistline. You know what I'm saying? You're like, wait a second. 5 days a week, I've been getting up at the gym at 5 o'clock. I've been not eating the foods that I love 6 out of those 7 days a week. I've been working hard, but I don't see a lot of results. It's because it takes time. It's not that the results aren't happening, it's that they're happening underneath, and it takes time for them to surface. So that 6 months later, when you actually have the six-pack abs you've always wanted and you're down to the weight you always want, we would consider that the reward, right? The accomplishment. But do we really want to end there? We may not have more weight to lose, but we don't want to lose that six-pack abs and we don't want to gain back that weight. So what we should really be focusing on is reconstructing ourselves and reconstructing our lives and not just aiming for gratification. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying in terms of my book. It was a good sign that he came back to me and gave me those edits, because it means it's still alive. The project is still alive. I had been giving up on it. I had been really down. I'm like, oh my God, even the editor that I hired to do this work doesn't believe in it and doesn't want anything to do with it. And that was not the case at all. He has a lot of faith and a lot of belief in me. I just have further to go. And that was a great message to get. Was I happy that I have all this work? Did I want to hear from an agent saying, we'll get you a publisher next week, which by the way, never happens. It takes about a year for a book to finally go into the publishing queue. So yeah, of course I want things to turn around instantly, but I do want them to be things that last. Like, I don't want this to be something that changes. I'd love to be a full-time author. You know what I'm saying? And so if this change is going to take more time to make sure that it's permanent, well, then that's what I want. And I think that that's the challenge of this new moon. It's not that the new things that are happening aren't happening. It's that they're happening slowly, and we're going to have to really look with our heart or look with a microscope to see that those changes are happening. And that's going to take patience and faith and time, and also emotional maturity. You do have somebody here on your side. It's like there's clarity of thought and clarity of purpose here. There's good judgments being made. The anxiety is that you don't feel the movement. You don't feel it moving forward. You're almost stuck for a while, you know, especially after all the traveling that I've been doing. I can feel it. I feel it. And then we have the Tower and victory. But it's a victory that's been hard won, or maybe even a little cheating going on. So I think that what's going to happen is, hopefully, we're going to get some direction that's going to help us a lot. There's redirecting here. When these guys show up, it's almost like there's redirecting. They don't want us to move forward on a specific path. That's why there's a block. That's why we're not moving. And it's causing us a lot of anxiety because we thought, well, that's the way that we were supposed to go, right? Wasn't that the way we're supposed to go? Then you have all this conflict and all these complications in the way. Now, hopefully this Tower is just blasting through all that so that finally we can be victorious. But this guy, I don't ever trust this guy, to be totally honest with you. The Five of Swords he's like, yeah, it's almost like somebody has victory over you, has defeated you. And I honestly do feel with this Three of Swords in reverse, that's how a lot of us feel. That's just how a lot of us feel. But watch out for the emails and watch out for the DMs. Watch out for it, because you're going to be getting some messages. You're going to be getting some news. You're going to be getting messages and news, whether you want to hear it or not. And I think that this is the ultimate message, is that you need to hear it. Four of Swords is a reflection card. It's a card of reflection and reflection of all that you've lost, essentially. And to understand all that you've lost, to understand that you still have your brain, your heartbeat, your memory. You still have so many things that are current in your life. So when we remember those things that we've lost, it's to mourn them and to let them go. It's not to get stuck or to just get stuck in reverie or wanting to repeat the past. It's an acknowledgement that the past is over. And there is hurt and there is pain that comes along with that. Absolutely, 100%. But there's also victory, and there's also success, and there's also maturity. And I think that that's the kind of mode that we're in going into this Scorpio new moon. Is this challenge? There's going to be so many challenges. I'm going to go into the cards right now and pull them for each of you. I'm sorry, pull them for each of the zodiac signs before I open this up into, pick a card. But I want to. I gotta show you my puppy. She's so cute. She's been tearing apart a box in my room. It's ridiculous. Hold on a second. Brief puppy interruption. If you guys can see. Can you see her? Hi, little one. You see her? I say hi to everybody. Hi. Being crazy again. But she's like tearing apart a box. Hey, exquisite. Thanks for joining. Thanks, Samara. Thanks, Samara. I just don't want her to pee. Last night we had an accident. Anyway, so so expect to be challenged in what I call the best ways. You know, when I say the best ways, I mean ways that are helping us to make progress as people. They're helping us to make the decisions that we need to make to get us where we want to be, or to get us to that next level in our lives, because we need to get there. You know, it's like we need to level up. We're ready. I think emotionally we are ready to level up. Absolutely. Kisses. We're ready to level up. It's just there's going to be, I'm telling you right now, expect to receive messages that sort of conclude things for you, messages that make things clear for you, messages that don't necessarily say, hey, you've won the lotto, but messages that almost feel like you've won. Sorry for that, guys. I hope, 111, yay! Is everybody, are we live now? I'm sorry about that. Like I said, technical difficulties. I cannot control the internet, but I do try. I hope I didn't lose too many people. Hey everybody, are you reconnected? I'm sorry. It's like I said, it's the internet, and I don't really have control over that. But I am back. I'm sorry about that interruption. I apologize. I'm trying to get the camera angle correct, but here we go. What I am going to do is shuffle, and yeah, I'll definitely insert a commercial there, because what a distraction that is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to choose for each zodiac sign a Moonology card, as well as a Work Your Light card, sort of as the direction or the challenges and the advice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card for each of the zodiac signs. So angels, what I'm asking now is to please direct these cards into the right order. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Aquarius, Pisces, Aries. Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Leo, Virgo, Libra. Please direct these cards into the right order, so that we get the advice that we need for the October 28th, 2019 new moon energies surrounding them for the zodiac signs in synchronicity, in order from Scorpio through Libra. This new moon, October 28th. Okay. Advice, please. Order these cards. This is a flyer. Pop out. You're already doing it. See, that's a general card right there. And it's a confirmation that we're already doing everything that we need to do. We just need to keep on doing it. Yep. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. You're already doing it. It doesn't feel like it because you don't see the results yet. Like I said, you keep going to that scale and maybe you've lost a half a pound over 2 weeks, but you are doing it. Your body is preparing to change. You are doing it. You are doing it. You are doing it. In fact, just keep trusting the process. The caterpillar doesn't sit there in the chrysalis and wonder why it doesn't have wings yet. It just keeps going through it, pushing through it. If you were raised with any kind of Christian stories, it's like Jesus having to walk through hell. It's like that, just keep going. If you're walking through hell, keep going, because nothing lasts forever. That's the point. You're already doing everything that you need to be doing. You're on that path to success. And when you arrive at success, it may not feel like the fanfare you thought it was. What you're going to experience is the success is the journey itself. The success is the life change itself. It is that changing and total turnaround itself. That is what the success is, that you're no longer the person you used to be. You're a better version of yourself. So please, 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 angels, direct these cards into the order from Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra. Please organize these cards to give advice with the Moonology cards for this Scorpio New Moon on today, October 28th. Let's get into this, guys. The cards are ready. We're ready. Let's do this. First sign up. Scorpio, it's your season. How's it going so far? It is your season. Love interest is a Capricorn. Jesus said, good. Yeah, I mean, faith is so beautiful. Faith is a beautiful thing. I gotta say, that connectivity, I think, is essential to our health. Whatever we have faith in, whatever our faith is, it's that connection to a sense of something bigger than ourselves is so important. So, Scorpio, you're up. The advice, I want to shuffle one more time. I'm being called to, so I'm going to do it. The advice for Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, to Libra, and back to, let's start off the beginning, Scorpio, 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 and Scorpio season. There we go. How to do it. First card out. Communication is key. Scorpio, you get new moon in Gemini. Damn. Paired with priestess. Wow. How are you being called to step up and lead? They are hitting you hard. That's what they're doing on this new moon. Scorpio, it's going to be you that's leading the way. It's going to be you that's showing people direction. It's going to be you that people are coming to for advice or watching as the example of how to get through this. And you're the one to watch because you're the one with the knowledge of the underworld to be able to navigate people through. This is about you being that beacon of light. You can see that beacon of light coming from her gut. That's a perfect place to shine a scorpionic light. Why? Because Scorpio is ruled by your lower extremities, specifically the genitalia area, but it would be your gut that you are really driven by, that you are really following. And so when it says communication is key, it's that listen to your gut. Listen to what your gut is communicating to you, Scorpio. Listen to it. Let it drive you forward. I wouldn't say necessarily let your genitals lead you. I would say let your gut tell you. And I feel like you're already in this mode of sort of wisdom, almost sage wisdom right now. That's where you're at. It's like you're not really fucking around right now. You're not fooling around. You're not kidding around. Yes, you're having a good time and you should be having a good time, but there's also this sense of, knowledge, understanding. I need more in my life. I want more in my life. I've got to trust in what I'm feeling. I got to not squish it down or try to make things okay when they're not okay. I do deserve more. I do want to level up. There is, if you feel you've been feeling like something's missing, like something's empty from you, well, there is. There is, and you have the ability and you have the power to look for it. Things that are in the dark or hidden, things that have been kept from you are going to be revealed to you, Scorpio. That's what's happening. And this new moon, just ask this new moon, reveal to me those things that are hidden. Reveal to me those things that have been kept from me. Reveal to me my enemies, but also my friends. Reveal to me those people who are helping and also hurting. Reveal to me the truth. because I want to see the truth in the dark. That is the light in the dark is ultimately the truth. And say that today and make that to be your goal. Make that be your manifestation of, I want the truth revealed, the truth. Show me this person that I'm supposed to be with. Clarify if I have more than one partner, who I'm supposed to pick. Clarify for me those things that I need to know about all of my options so that I make the best choice. Because clarity is essential for you on this new moon, because you're going to be making a quintessential choice that really influences your happiness and it affects you very deeply. You are going to lead the way and guide people through your trust and your faith in your gut, and being able to communicate and understand and hear what your gut is telling you and how it's driving you and where it's driving you, right? Even if it tells you to stay still, trust it. Trust it, because it's connected to those lower realms, and those lower realms, which you rule, are the ones where we're going in. We'll be in these lower realms for the next couple of weeks, and like through November 23rd, and then also through November 23rd we'll be in Mercury retrograde, which means a lot of things are being turned up and over. And I have to say, yes, Mercury is behind the wheel, but honestly, Scorpio, you're the fuel. You're the path that they're traveling through. That's where that's where Mercury's traveling through. So you're going to be able to literally be comfortable, or show people how to be comfortable with things that they don't necessarily like. I hear my Scorpios talking all the time. It is our lifelong challenge to struggle. And it is, and it's because you understand things and know things that a lot of people think are just hogwash or shadows. They don't get it. And I think that it is a wonderful thing for you guys to be almost the leaders right now, because we need people who understand how to not shut down or stop when the going gets tough, because it is seeing our way through the dark and continuing on our path that is going to lead us to the path that we belong on, or to the success that we've been working on. So Scorpio, for you personally, this week, but I'm going to say this day especially, follow your gut, follow your intuition. You are going to be getting communication that clarifies something for you, that really clarifies. And also, you're probably going to be clarifying things for other people, maybe somebody close to you, and maybe just a divine message that you're sending. But the bottom line is, you're going to be a vehicle, a conduit for clarity today. Clarity in those things that had been hidden. I've been channeling it for weeks now. Things that we did not understand, things that we had thought were dead, are coming back. Good or bad, we're going to get messages from it today. Scorpio, you may be delivering these messages, you may be receiving these messages, both may be happening, but watch out. And also, for all of you who are connected to a Scorpio, listen to them. It is essential for your success to be listening and to be aware and to trust your Scorpio's gut, I think, for this whole month. Okay, Scorpio, love you guys from the bottom of my heart. So grateful for you always. Let's move on to Sagittarius. The energies for Sagittarius on the Scorpio new moon. We start off with the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. So Scorpio got new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. And Sagittarius got full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. So Gemini, you may be getting communication from a Scorpio that clarifies things for you. You may be getting communication from a Scorpio, or from somebody with scorpionic placements, or even just communication from a person you thought was dead and gone and out of your life for good, that is really going to help you move forward, or at least clarify things. Like, clarity is coming, and I feel like this was in your reading for this week too. There's a clarification of something that you did not understand, something that you were questioning, something that was not just an enigma to you, but almost a block, because not understanding it held you back. There could also be communications coming in from somebody accusing you of something, from accusations being made. That's what came up in your reading, if you remember, and you can go watch it. It's in the week ahead playlist. Sagittarius, you were getting communications from people who were throwing stones at you or accusing you of things. And watch out for this week, because especially for today, that is going to come out big time for you guys. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? See, this is the thing. I think Sagittarius, somebody is either going to try to throw you off, or I think that this is messages coming from people that you worked with somehow. Somebody throwing stones from the past, or trying to throw you off, or diminish your contribution in some way, tarnish your reputation, or throw stones at you in some way. And that, like, expect it today. Expect it and know that it's not really going to hold any power over you. Spirit is saying stay your course, Sagittarius. Stay your course even in the light of the dark trying to envelop you. Stay your course even though people are challenging you. Stay your course, because you're on the right course. And even if the stones like make contact and smack you in the head and cut you or something, it's not going to kill you, and it's not going to actually get you off your path. So be aware of that today, Sagittarius. Be aware of those things coming at you, and just know that it's not going to ultimately block the success that is yours. The path that you've chosen is a good one. It's a good one. Don't let anybody deter you from that. In fact, the stones are really being thrown because somebody doesn't want you happy. Somebody doesn't want you successful. Like, that's the point. They're angry at you for something from the past and trying to throw you off the path because they see that you've moved on, and they don't like that you've moved on. So what they're trying to do is hurt you with elements from the past. Sagittarius, it may hurt, it may sting, it's not going to shut you down. Just keep going, and be very, very grateful that that person or those accusations have been revealed. Like, that's the beautiful thing about today, is that whatever comes back up, whatever challenges present themselves, also offers clarity and truth. Sagittarius, that is your reading for today, October 28th, new moon in Scorpio. So what I would ask for, Sagittarius, if you're manifesting anything today, definitely ask for protection from those who would try to shut you down. Definitely ask for signs and messages from angels, gods, Buddha, Jesus, whoever you pray to. Just definitely ask for signs of encouragement to know that you're on the right path anyway. Manifest those things into your life. Ask for them, because I think they'll be very beneficial to you at this time in your life. All right, we go to Capricorn. Capricorn, we're closer to your season than holy moly, the year's almost over, right? So we're entering into the sign of Capricorn, and we're getting the energies for Capricorn on October 28th, the new moon. Wow, this is interesting. New moon in Aquarius. This is the Moonology card. Bring love into the situation. Ooh, I'm going to turn this card over right away. Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Oh, wow, Capricorn. See, this is the challenge. This is what I'm talking about. And this is one of those good challenges. Remember how I said the challenges could be bad, they could be good, they could be somewhere in between, but it's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge to help you level up. Well, Capricorn, this is one of the biggest challenges you could face, and I've been channeling it for a while. This new moon is going to bring you opportunities in the places that you don't like opportunities, which is depending on others and letting others take care of you. And this is what it is. This is a challenge for you. Now, most people would think of this as blessings, and you would even think of it as blessings until it comes right down in front of you, and you need to work. You need to justify somebody's love, somebody's support of you, somebody's hiring you. You need to justify it by making yourself work excruciatingly hard in order to get it. This is the challenge. The challenge is allow it to come into your life and allow it to come from people who care about you. There is bring love into the situation. Bring love into your success. Bring love into your challenges. Bring love into your fear. Bring love into your pain. Allow people who love you to love you through this. And there is a strong romantic connotation here. Let yourself be loved even though you may feel unlovable right now. Let that love come in, because there is love either already in your life that wants to love you more. Basically, it's saying, Capricorn, let yourself be vulnerable. And I know how difficult that is. For all cardinal signs, in one way or the other, a big challenge is vulnerability. We don't like feeling weak. We don't like feeling behind. And it's a cardinal challenge, and it's really going to be a challenge for you over this new moon because it's asking you to receive, right? New moons are receptive energy. They say, hey, receive this energy into you. Receive, receive. Capricorns only like to receive by earning, by knowing that they've done something and they can see the results that they've bought in. This is just let yourself be loved. This is let yourself lean on. You're going through a challenge right now, Capricorn, that's trying to teach you to lean on the people that you love, to not try to go through this life alone or feel like you have to bear everything on your shoulders. Even if it's a new position, a new job that you're in, share it. Like, trust the people who you're working with and let it, in other words, let it wash over you that this new position, you've already earned it. In other words, Capricorn, any blessings that's coming into you, anybody who's trying to help you right now, any opportunities that are coming to you, you've already earned it. Think of all that past, that paying it forward. You've already earned it. So the challenge is for you to now just receive it. The thing is, you probably earned it a long time ago. You see what I'm saying? And you probably forgot about it. But that's what's being brought up now. It's being unearthed. Remember I said, upside down, things coming up from underneath. This is the Pluto effect. Things coming up from underneath. Well, this is karma paying you back. You may have forgotten it. It may not be, I worked an hour, I made $60. And you can see that right away. Now, this is something from the past coming back up. You probably manifested this. And now you're like, whoa, wait a minute. It's hard for you to receive, but remember, and what will make it easier for you to receive, Capricorn, is remembering that you actually did. Hi, Lucky Charm. What will help you receive and help you overcome this challenge of receiving or leaning on people is that you have earned it. How many times have they leaned on you? And it's not about you expecting payback, because I don't think you did. It's about how many times have I leaned on them? Have I let them lean on me? Oh, it's my turn now. It's my turn to lean on somebody, because that's actually a whole relationship, right? Relationships, friendships, family, lovers, doesn't matter what it is. Blocking people from helping you is actually not appreciating them, and it's telling them that they don't matter or that you don't trust that they can handle things. It's actually counter to faith. It's a vote of no confidence when you don't receive from other people who love you. So Capricorn, let yourself receive. What is saying to me is blessings are coming to you in the form of people giving to you, people sharing with you, people wanting to help you. Let yourself be vulnerable. Listen, I'm just going to straight out tell it to you. If you have to flat out ugly cry in front of somebody, let yourself do it today, because that is going to work wonders for you. You would never do something like that. You would never do it. Try it, because today is the day when everything is going to go your way if you do. Just saying. What was that, Kimberly? Just walked out of a toxic job environment last Friday and asked for a divorce from a freeloader. Woo, I love you, Kimberly. Let's send Kimberly our love and support, because that's a brave woman right there. Amen, hallelujah. That's the kind of badassness I admire, Kimberly. You go, girl. If it's toxic, get out of there. Even if you have to walk away with just a shirt on your back. And look, Kimberly did it. And I guarantee you guys, if she did it, you can find the strength somewhere to do it too. This is a great example. Don't stay in a toxic situation. Having something shitty is not better than having nothing. Having something nothing is a clean slate. It's a new start. So way to go, Kimberly. So let's finish up the energies. That's the energies for Capricorn today. I love you guys, and thank you so much for your support, my Capricorn family. I appreciate it always. We're going into the energies for Aquarius. Do you feel it? I mean, I'm just going to ask you all right now. Do you feel how energy has shifted to Aquarius? Because this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. We are entering the age of Aquarius, and I can feel it. I can feel people. Hi, Ernest. I can feel people wanting more spiritually and philosophically. I can feel people, like institutions, coming up or being accepted that have more to do with a holistic perspective, holistic way of healing, a holistic way of thinking. I can feel our minds expanding. And that really, that broadening of the mind is the Aquarian mentality. I can feel us changing and us dawning on a higher level of connection and communication with each other. Hey, Sandy. I'm not doing specific messages yet, but I will get back to you after I finish the zodiac, okay? But happy birthday, Sandy. Let's all say happy birthday to Sandy. I can definitely give you a message just to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sandy. Happy birthday to you. So happy birthday, Sandy. And I will do a reading for you when I start drawing cards for specific readings at the end of the zodiac signs. So even if you can't stay on that long, I'll actually timestamp it for you if you want, so that you'll know if you can't stay on that long. So let's get into the Aquarius energy. Like I was saying, the Aquarius energy is permeating all of us. It's permeating our institutions and our way of life. People expecting more in terms of us giving to each other, how we treat each other, how we understand each other, how we interact and how we take care of each other, and how we organize our community organizations. This is the Aquarian perspective. It is that mind-blowing, open-minded perspective, and I do feel us changing in that direction. So Aquarius, this is how the Scorpio New Moon is going to affect you specifically. Surrender to the divine. I didn't even plan this, guys. I didn't even plan this. So Aquarius, something is going on, something is happening. Right now, you just have to sit back and let it happen. Why? Because it's happening in your favor. The divine has got your back. Whatever is coming in, and I do feel like there's clarity because the full moon clarifies things and it ends things. So Aquarius, if something is ending in your life, if an ending is coming to you, see, this is just full moon. It's not a specific energy full moon, it's just full moon. So what this tells me, Aquarius, is that something is coming to an end. Something is coming to an end, but trust that something new is right around the corner. Because when, like, every destination is where we begin again. Remember that line from the Polar Express. Destinations are where we begin again. So I feel, Aquarius, that there's something that's ending or coming to an end in your life, a phase, a practice, a project, a job, a relationship. There is an ending here, but it is a divinely ordained ending. Maybe it's just an ending that you wanted and it's not divinely ordained. Either way, Spirit has already got your blessings lined up. So just trust it and go through it. And I already feel this sort of calming in you. It's like maybe there's already something on the horizon you've already moved your mind to. As an air sign, you are going to be able to live in the moment and live in the now. And I think that that's a really positive way for you to handle the situation. In other words, I don't think this is a bad ending. I think this is a successful ending. Even if it is, yeah, the new is the old. That's beautiful, DJ. I love that. I just read that. My birthday was yesterday. Well, happy birthday, Rodrigo. So here we have Aquarius almost wanting the end to come, like divinely saying that, you know what, I'm happy that the end is here because it's good, it's finished. Whatever I was working on, it's been successful and I'm happy. And even if, like, it's a divorce and you don't feel successful right now, there's a sense of faith and calmness in you that it's what was supposed to happen. Mira, who or what is triggering you? That's interesting. And this really kind of changes a lot. Who or what is triggering you? It's almost like Aquarius. The world is mirroring you because of the age of Aquarius and how you're affecting everybody, right? But it's saying, what is the trigger? In other words, there is something that's been set off in you that wants to take off in a new direction. And that's why you're happy about this full moon. That's why you're happy about the energy of ending something. Maybe something in your current situation has triggered you to want to move on from it. And Spirit is saying, please do, Aquarius, let yourself move on. Let this be an ending. I'm sure you're happy. This is really awesome. In other words, you have the ability, to Aquarius, to not regret the past, to not regret what's happened. And you may see with this mirror energy, something from the past trying to reemerge or trying to suck you back in. It has no power over you. Remember that line from Labyrinth, Aquarius? The past has no power from you. It will reemerge. You see something from below coming back up. It will, there's all these horns. It's a train. Yeah, you're moving on. That train whistle is like, it's gone. You've passed it. Something from your past is going to come back up, Aquarius. That's what's going to happen today. It's going to reemerge, but it has no power over you. It's really just a reflection in a mirror, a reflection that you have the strength and emotional clarity right now to be able to look at, smile at, and wish well. You're happy it's over. It doesn't have any power. It's saying that it's triggering you, but I think it's triggering you to feel happy that it's over. That's what I feel. Okay, Bob, you have no right to talk like that. And it's going to stop right now. Right. Also, we want to block anything that comes from you in the future because we know that it's going to be negative. Thank you. All right. Sorry about that brief interruption, guys. So, Aquarius, I really do feel like you're getting freedom and liberation and that you're happy and in a place where you're successfully going to move on. Somebody may not be as able to let go as you are, but I think it's going to be your peace of mind. It's going to be your clarity and the way that you communicate that will actually help them understand it's not personal. Endings aren't necessarily personal. Endings are just this mentality or sense of this is completion. This was supposed to be finished. There's a peace here that I feel there is an ending. It could be today. It could be in the next week. But Aquarius, this is the dawning of a new age. This really is. This really is. I feel like, can I say this to you guys? I feel like this is something that held on for too long, that you've wanted freedom from for quite some time. So the release from this, the feeling that this person has no power over you, or that reemerge just so that you could conclude things with them or with a circumstance, is almost like, I've always wanted to do this. Now it's done. And I don't have to worry or feel like I haven't tried hard enough or done enough. And this emergence of this reflection is showing you who you used to be so that you are happy for who you are now. That's the effect it's gonna have. This effect of, I'm so glad I'm where I am now and that I've moved on and I'm not stuck anymore. That was your message, Aquarius. Okay. So this message is coming in for Pisces. Piscean energy, a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. Balancing the scales, Pisces. So a conflict or a situation that has been coming up. So maybe somebody who has been challenging you for quite some time, or somebody who will challenge you today or over the next week. This new moon energy is bringing an opportunity for you to find a way to make both sides happy. It could just be almost like you feeling divided between two different directions or divided between two different options. Well, you're going to find a resolution that actually works not only for you, but for everybody involved, or you'll be able to communicate very clearly why this situation happened and work your way through. Maybe you were in a two-party situation. Maybe you were having to choose between two jobs. Maybe it's just that you were in a constant argument with somebody or disagreement, or there was this muck, this sense of unrest happening in a situation in your life, Pisces, and what's happening is that will come to an end. What the new moon will bring you is an opportunity to give both sides what they want or need and balance everything out. That's beautiful. Warrior woman, Pisces, damn. Have you answered your deepest calling? See, oh, Kiss is just I just love her so much. This is you, Pisces, and I feel like this is all an extension of this energy, Pisces, of you leveling up and learning yourself and learning your self-worth and making decisions. Remember, the sword is always clear thought and decisions. And you have just, it's almost like you, and it's because, of the Scorpio new moon, it's always very flattering for any sign that's a trine with it, which would be fellow water signs, right? This is offering you the clarity or the opportunity to sort of show the world who you really are and show yourself who you really are by not backing down, not quitting, and making decisions that actually just direct you, that help you continue your flow in the path that you want to go in. And if it doesn't work for you, like maybe you had to get time off work to go work on a project that you wanted to work on, you're going to find a way today to present it to your boss in a way that they're going to give you the time off or the sabbatical that you need while still having your job to come back to. You're going to be able to find a way to word things or to organize things that actually work to help you resolve a situation that was worrying you, was unbalanced, was sort of causing you stress or anxiety, that was making you feel stuck. You're going to find a way today. The new moon is going to offer you a way through that will actually allow nobody to be really mad at you, for them to be able to be okay with the decision because you found a way to make it work for them too. And like I said, this could be also you having to choose between two different people or jobs or situations. You're going to choose the path that helps to move your dreams and ambitions forward. That's what you're going to choose. You are going to prioritize, Pisces, your creative endeavors, and you're going to believe in them, and you're not going to let any stress or anxiety or worry about where am I going to get the money, blah, 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 blah. You're not going to let it get to you. You're really just going to decide to commit, and you're going to be very, very happy about it. Oh, I love that energy for you. Warrior woman. Pisces, that's really awesome. You're getting your warrior on. Oh, I love you guys. Here we have Aries. Aries, Aries. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. This is your energy today. Aries, damn. Luck is on your side. I mean, I guess, listen, there's been a lot of readings lately because you see the arrow. That's choosing a direction, choosing the flow, and an arrow being pulled back. So what was being held up for you, Aries, is what I'm saying, is what was held up, or you felt like somehow you were reverting backward or being pulled backward, or you were stuck, or things that you expected to happen were not moving forward. You will feel a huge fling forward this new moon. Today is a very good day for you. Let's put it that way. There will be clarity, there will be direction, there will be push and energy behind you. There will be help for you to move forward in a situation or circumstance that you felt was moving backwards, that you see, because that's what arrows do. We've all heard that meme, right? An arrow is pulled back before it launches forward. So in that situation, Aries, or circumstance where you felt you were being pulled backward, you felt like you were being sort of, there was regression happening. Something was not going your way or was disappointing you. Aries, this is your launch. This is your launch day. You can start the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 right now. This is the card that I just pulled for you. Holy shit. From the light deck, from the Work Your Light deck, Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. You're being set into a whole new life path. I think that there is something happening for you, Aries, that is going to change your life and change your world. A whole new life path is opening up for you. It's opening up today, tomorrow, in the next couple of days, and you'll feel it and you'll know it. And even though if maybe a situation was pulling you back, and that's a situation you have to let go of, because this is a whole new way of life. This is a 54-54. It's almost like you found your divine counterpart. Some of you could have been stuck in old relationships, karmic patterns that it was hard for you to let go of, and you were constantly suffering disappointment in. And now it's like you've blasted beyond that, and you've got this new opportunity in your life. Some of you are leveling up, getting promotions, or this is like 3D interpretation, getting promotions, or your new relationship is moving on to the next level of let's move in together, let's get married, something to that extent. But this is definitely bringing in beautiful things, levels up for you, something that will definitely change your life, Aries, for the better. And I think it has a lot to do with the fact that you released yourself from whatever pattern was pulling you back, from whatever that old thing was that was holding back your energy. Today is the day where you cut that tether and you launch forward into a new direction. Ooh, Aries, very, very, very beautiful reading for you. Let's move on to, I'm losing track. Taurus. Taurus, have faith in your dreams. So Taurus, there's an energy here that if you have been suffering through this sort of conflict, of internal conflict of what I thought was going to work out wasn't working out, it is. Have faith in your dreams. This is what I was talking about in the daily reading, is stay your course. You are actually on the right path. You are actually making the right decisions. Even if it felt like you weren't getting anywhere, you are getting somewhere. You're getting somewhere just because you're on this new journey that's standing by everything that you love and everything that you want. So please do understand, Taurus, that stay your course. And I know for Taurians, it should be kind of easy for you, because once you've set your mind to something, you want to see it through to fruition. That fruition is coming. And I just saw 56 for you too. Once again, that's divine counterpart, that's twin flames, that's mirror, that's essentially synchronicity in your life lining up and the world lining up to mirror who you are. I don't know if you're dealing with an Aquarius, anybody who was getting these mirror numbers, but anyway, bottom line is it's a divine counterpart. So it could be stay the course, don't give up, stay the course with whoever you're with in terms of love and romance, because this is a very romantic card. This is almost springtime. Your season, Taurus, is spring, so it's almost going to feel like a little bit of springtime in the fall for you. Today or tomorrow, you could be where there's a lot of sun shining on you. In other words, the universe is going to align to encourage you today to keep on your path, to not give up, because it doesn't want you to give up, and because you are actually making accomplishments and achieving, no matter what the case or the feeling. Hold on. Longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. I love this card. Mintaken. I love this card. It's one of my favorite cards in the deck. It's essentially saying to you, Taurus, if you have been feeling out of sorts, if you have been feeling like you are not where you belong, and I feel like this is one of the challenges, it's like you are feeling like you are not where you belong in life. The message to you loud and clear is you must keep going, because even if you're not where you feel you belong, you are on the path that you belong on. Stay your course. Your tribe is out there, Taurus. That's what I'm going to say for you. And I know that there may be feeling like isolation and you feeling lonely right now. Look, it's a mermaid out of water. It's basically a fish out of water. For you, you're a land sign, but that's the metaphor of almost feeling like a fish out of water lately. It could be because we're in a very watery, emotional time, and that is not something that you necessarily, well, you're always good with emotions, though, to be honest with you. I feel like you're definitely feeling out of sorts, though, of not being able to connect or not seeing the things that were important to you connect in the way that you wanted them to connect. But the truth is, you see how close the water is to the mermaid? It's right there. All you have to do is decide to just jump in, and like Dory would say, keep on swimming, swimming, swimming. It's dark right now, right? You remember that scene in Finding Nemo, Taurus? Like, that's what you have to think of right now, is that it's dark right now. It's dark right now. It is true. That's true. But you just have to keep on swimming. You have to keep going. That's the energy. That's what Spirit is asking you to do. It's also saying that you're sort of helping other people as you do this. You're sort of bringing other people out of the dark with you. So Taurus, what this is telling me is the reason you may be feeling so alone or isolated lately is because you're actually out there in front. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't feel like anybody's around you because you're leading the path. Maybe you're the actual trailblazer. Keep sticking to that. And I feel like encouragement is going to come into you today. It is going to make it just a little bit easier, because even Spirit knows when it asks us the hardest things, it needs to send us a drink of water every once in a while. And I think that that's what it's saying, is it's going to send you a drink of water. It's going to send you a soft breeze. And that's what you deserve, Taurus. It's what you need. I love you guys. Here we go. Confidence is your key to success. This is the card for Gemini. Oh, guys. Oh, wow. I fucking adore my Gemini tribe. Geminis. So, wait, did I go out of order? No, I did Pisces, I did Aries, just Taurus, Gemini. This is definitely you, man. And listen, it also is, Leo is a really good sign for you. I like that. It's like confidence in yourself and in others. And if people were disrespecting you, let them just keep on doing it, because you're going to feel really, really good today. I feel like there's going to be messages coming through for you today, clarity, or something that you really needed or really wanted to happen, or maybe just feeling good today, feeling confident. This new moon is going to be a confident time for you. And I think, listen, Mercury is in retrograde. So wherever Gemini is, especially if you're a sun, moon, or rising, that can affect you. That can affect you a great deal when Mercury is in retrograde. But today, around the new moon, you're going to get a little bit of a reprieve, and you might even just get clarity, a little bit of a break. Even if this new moon and there's a craziness and this hectic, I feel you guys finding a way to play with this energy, and be very, very malleable and make this energy work for you. Even if it is awkward, even if it is upside down, even if people are stuttering all around you, you're finding a way to laugh about it. You're finding a way to understand that it's not about you, it's not personal. You're finding a way to feel good about yourself, even in the face of maybe yourself being compromised. Not being compromised outwardly, but with Mercury is in retrograde, sometimes it's hard for you to communicate correctly. You'll find a way to make a joke about it. You'll find a way to get through it. You'll find a way. Today is a very good day, Gemini, I think, for you to welcome in folly, welcome in mistakes. Not welcome in things that are going to hurt your life, but like welcome them with open arms. Don't try to fight them or fight against it. If your car gets a flat, like laugh at it, or like whistle while you work. That's the kind of energy that's coming in. I want to flip this card for you. Ooh, Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Oh, Gemini, shut the front door. Okay, so it's exactly what I'm saying is when you create heaven on earth, what does that mean? Heaven is ethereal, right? Heaven is multidimensional. Heaven is light. Creating it on earth means accepting imperfections in the most perfect way. And that's the energy that you're dealing with. You're like the magician you're like the magician card in the tarot deck. You're taking the sword, the pentacle, you're taking the wand, and you're taking the cup. All four elemental, physical, tangible things, imperfect things, and you're working alchemy with them. You're making them into the perfect and divine thing. That's what you're doing, Gemini. Today is a very good day for you to be very malleable, for you to improvise, for you to think on your feet, for you to live in the here and the now. In other words, Gemini, today is a very good day for you to be you, because it's you being you that's going to usher in all your blessings. In other words, nobody could work better with this confused energy than you can today. You are going to know exactly what to do with this crazy energy all around, and you're going to work it and wield it in a way that is joyous and that is celebratory and literally makes you feel really good. I feel like this is good news coming into you, maybe in a bad way. You know, it's like your car tire popping, but that's why you missed an accident up ahead. Type of thing. It's like hidden blessings, or like, I don't know, your boss calling you in and saying you didn't get the promotion, but that's okay, because the truth is you didn't want to stay at that place anyway. Like right after you get that message, somebody from another department says, hey, I have a position here that will actually pay you 10 grand more a year. It's almost like that. It's like it's not just hidden blessings, but it's like there's beauty that you'll be able to find in that upside down unearthing would be potential imperfect let's put it this way. That's what it is. in the imperfect situation, Gemini, you are going to be able to delight in it today. You're going to be able to love it. You're going to be able to laugh at it. You're going to be able to not only live through it, but enjoy today. Today is a very good day because of your silly open heart. That's what it is. It's like you yourself are making it. You're the blessing today. Gemini, way to go. So if you have Gemini friends, hang with them today because honestly, they're going to be able to make you smile even when your car stalled. Just letting you know. Okay. Thank God. Love you, Geminis. Okay, Cancerians, my fellow beauties. And I want to say this to you. 5757, you have divine counterparts coming in. Cancerians, the energy is gaining momentum. Now, see, this is the thing. We as Cancerians, we don't have a lot of patience. I think people expect us to, but that's just not true. We're a cardinal sign. Cardinal signs have a hard time with patience. I'm gonna let you guys know that right now. We just do. And Cancerian, it may seem like we move the slowest of all the cardinal signs, but damn it, we still move and we still expect and want to see momentum and emotion. And this reading today, the daily reading, the general reading that I did before this reading, I have to say this, Cancerian, listen to it again, because it is quintessential to your success in this period to understand this is actually a favorable period for you. You think things aren't moving fast enough, but they are moving. And it's the lack of speed that's actually keeping them together. If this were speeding up too fast, Cancerian, things would be falling apart and you'd be missing those details that make this high class instead of ordinary. You know what I'm saying? You know the difference, Cancerian, between a couch that cost you $10,000 and a couch that cost you $1,000 is in the details. It's in the craftsmanship. And you can't rush craftsmanship. And that's what Spirit is reminding you today. Cancerian, the reason why things are going so slowly is because you're getting the $10,000 couch. You're not getting the $1,000 couch. You're getting the Lamborghini that costs 500 grand. You're not getting the Toyota that costs 15 grand. You're not getting something that's ordinary, my fellow Cancerians. You're getting something that's extraordinary. Please remember that and understand that there's a reason. This is not a delay. Remember the tortoise and the hare. The tortoise wasn't delayed. He was moving at his pace. And why was he moving at his pace? Because he didn't want to wear himself out. He didn't want to tire himself out. He wanted to be whole and happy by the time he walked across the finish line. And gosh darn it, he was going to walk across the finish line come hell or high water. And he wasn't even thinking, and this is the lesson that I really want you guys, I think it will help you Cancerians today especially, is the tortoise was not worried about the hare. The hare was constantly obsessed with the tortoise. All the hare did was think about the tortoise. Was think about, I can beat him, I can win, I'm gonna win, ha ha ha, the tortoise, look at, I can go to sleep and I can still beat him. But see, the hare's focus was 100% on everybody else and his competition. And he was not just thinking about the race and the journey. The tortoise was thinking about the journey. The tortoise was thinking about the joy and the pleasure of the race. That's where the tortoise's energy was, and that's why the tortoise won. But the tortoise not only won, he won as himself. He didn't have to shed his skin or shed his shell or be anything different than what he was. When he arrived in full regalia and celebration and victory as exactly who he authentically was. And that's a story that you need to think about today, Cancerian, because you're not stuck. You're not being held back. You are moving forward, but you're moving forward in the way that you need to weigh that sideways motion so that you have not only got to where you go to where you want to get to, but that you've gotten there with integrity and decency and the way that you needed to do it to be as whole as possible. So this is that encouragement coming through from Spirit. The energy is gaining momentum. Cancerian, what was once, in other words, the finish line is near. It's nearer than you think. And it may have thought that you never, like you may have felt stuck. You may have felt held back. I need to pull this card now to see. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch. This almost shut me the hell down. This almost shut me down. Cancerian, leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. I am not kidding. I got a tarot card reading as a Cancerian. So I'm sharing this with my fellow Cancerians because it's a message for all of us. I got a reading from an amazing tarot card reader when I was up in Salem. Her name was Kristen. Giving you a shout out, girl. I'm going to find your channel. I forgot what you called it, but I'm giving you a shout out. And no, I am not kidding you. You cannot make this up. She is the one that told me. She used these words almost exactly. She goes, take the leap. Your wings will grow on the way down. You are not going to fall. That's what she said to me. She said to me almost these exact words. You go first, the universe will catch you. So Cancerian, you go first, the universe will catch you. You may not feel like the abundance has come to you because you're out in front of it. You choose the direction, the universe will catch up. So whatever project that you have been putting your energy and soul into, the universe has got your back and it's catching up. If you were thinking about taking a leap of faith, do it. Jump. Just make the move. Your wings will sprout as you're not going to be falling. You're going to be gliding with style, as Buzz Lightyear would say. Your wings will eventually pop out and catch you. And I also think this is more though. I feel like Cancerian, you're a cardinal sign. This message is saying you have already started the momentum. The energy is gaining momentum. You have already put your energy into a specific place. And this is universe saying, it's got you. I'm here, Cancer. I'm catching up. Don't worry. I've almost got you. I've almost got you. Your wings are here, Cancerian. I swear to God, this is the wings are here. They're about to pop. They're about to explode. This is what is going to happen. Leap. The universe has got your back. I feel like you already took this leap. For the Cancers who haven't, take the leap. Because like Kristen said to me, and I'm sharing with you, guys, that's the amazing thing. Like those words exactly were said to me just a couple of days ago by a tarot card reader in Salem as I was celebrating. I can't tell you enough. It's already in motion. You've already set this in motion. The universe is saying, I'm catching up to you. You go first, the universe will catch you, and the energy is gaining momentum. The energy is catching up to you. You may have felt like you were out there all alone. You may have felt like, what am I doing? Why am I here? I'm falling. No, my dear, you are flying. You are flying. I guarantee it. Oh my God, what beautiful message, what beautiful energy. Cancerian, this, I gotta say, we kind of do cheat with the trines, right? And this Scorpio new moon is really flattering Scorpios, Cancerians, and Pisces. It really is. And in a deep way, not in a way that's easy. It's not like you're winning the lotto tomorrow. It is in a way that says, no, you're going to know very, very soon, maybe even today, that the universe has got your back. You're going to feel it in your soul, and maybe it's just in your soul through you that the blessings are coming. You're the conduit. Let yourself be the conduit. Oh my God. Your blessings are so near, Cancerian, you can't turn back now anyway. You've already jumped off the cliff. You can't turn back. Why be afraid of where you are? Spread your wings, my little crab. Spread your wings. You're not going to splat. This energy is gaining momentum. You're there. You're there. How can I say it? How many ways can I say it? It's so close. You will not stop. I will not let you. I love you guys. All right. Leo. The Leo energy for the Scorpio new moon. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Maybe Leo, you are in a new situation, a situation where you aren't particularly familiar with. Now, you have a lot of confidence all the time, but the reason why this message is coming up is because you this is the Virgin moon. In other words, it's energy of goodness, of wholeness, of a lot of abundance or potential, but it's new. So Scorpio, I feel like you're in a new stage in your life. Something new is happening to you. Maybe you've just gotten out of a relationship. Maybe you've just leveled up to, maybe, I don't know. There's just an energy of newness and freshness and trying something, maybe stepping into a situation that's a little bit out of your comfort zone or a little bit out of your area of expertise. But you're Leos, you have confidence, but you have maybe been challenged a lot, or people don't really feel you belong there. Take on your full Leo pride and understand you are good enough and you do belong there. And I feel like this is your energy. On this new moon, if you have felt a lack of confidence, if you have felt a lack of self-esteem, which is uncharacteristic for you guys, but it's not impossible. If you have felt it, Leo, you will not feel it anymore. What this is going to come in is usher in this sense of confidence again that may have eluded you for a while. It's ushering in this sense of, oh no, wait, I remember who I am, and I remember what I'm doing here, and I remember that, by the way, I do belong here. So if you don't think so, that Leo confidence is coming back. If you have felt a dip in your confidence recently, Leo, it's coming back. Or if you have not felt a dip in your confidence, but you have felt constant lashback or blockages, 555, I just saw it in front of me, change is happening. It's change, a total turnaround, a total 360, yeah, total turnaround. The people who are trying to hold you back, or the people who are not favoring you, they're coming around. They're coming around, or they're getting out of your way. That's what's happening, Leo, and boy, oh boy, are you happy about it. Yes, just say yes. How do you, I don't even know. Just say yes. Leo, if you have been thinking about getting into a new situation, if you have been thinking about a new challenge or trying something new, do it. Say yes, even if you doubt yourself, even if you know, this isn't my comfort zone, because remember, Leos have a lot of confidence, but they're also fixed signs. They like to think, they like to run in and try new things, but that's not true. They like to rule their kingdom, and they like to know where everything is in the kingdom, and they don't really necessarily like to go outside of their kingdom because they like being where they're comfortable and worshiped. So this is saying, go ahead. There's been something in the back of your mind, Leo. There's been a temptation. Try it. Take that leap of faith. Do it. Just say yes to offers that are being made to you. This could be the people's minds finally opening up and getting out of your way. They're offering you new chances. Trust the chances. Even if they were naysayers at one point, even if they were people who you felt were challenging you, trust this new mindset from them and say yes to the opportunities that present themselves to you. This is also the universe finally saying yes to you. This is also those blockages finally being removed from your path, Leo, that were holding you back, because you're a fire sign. You like to make progress and you like to move forward. You don't necessarily like to move forward in newer directions, but even through the discomfort, keep going, because like the general reading said, Leo, it is so essential for you to continue to take this new challenge, to take this new challenge, or take these new opportunities, or stand strong in your power in this new situation that's been giving you trouble. Stand firm in your power, Leo, because honestly, you are good enough. Yes, it's the universe saying you're good enough. It's saying that things are aligning. See the alignment here? Everything is aligning for people to actually see your value again, to get out of your way, or for the situation to actually turn around in your favor. Yes, 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 Leo. What a great message on this new moon. Blessings are coming into you. Things are lining up in a sequence that you really needed them to line up in, or they're clearing a path for you so that you can actually move forward. That's what I'm thinking. Whatever challenged your self-esteem, there's an energy of clearing out. There's a renewal. There's a newness. There's a new perspective and a new way to look at you, your contributions, yourself, or other people to see you. And it's all going to really benefit you and make you happy, make you feel good again. Yes, 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 the universe is finally opening up. Leo, so hello, good job. I mean, I'm happy for you. Let's put it that way. I'm also happy that you're getting your self-esteem back. If that was sort of diminished, or you questioned it, or you questioned, the validity of a project that wasn't working out for you. You're not questioning it anymore. You're doing it because it makes you happy, and you have confidence in yourself, and you know that, well, like I said, what you're doing, a little bit like Cancerian energy, what you're doing is the right energy. What you're doing is the right thing. What you're doing, you're on the right path. And I think you're finding this understanding on this new moon. And there's a sense of receiving your confidence back. That's what it is. It's receiving certainty. That's the gift that the new moon is giving to you. It's certainty. It's certainty where there was doubt. Amen, Leos. I love you guys. Okay, we're moving on to Virgo. Virgo energy on this new moon, October 28th. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces. So there has been a conflict, I think, of your ideals and the way that you ideally saw the world, Virgo, or what you really, how you wanted things to work out, and how things are actually manifesting 3D working out. So this is a way for you to find a compromise. What sign was I talking to about before, that compromise, that balance? I'll pull it back up. It was a Libra, full moon in Libra. Aquarius. Was it Aquarian energy? Where for Aquarian energy on this new moon, where it's basically you're finding a way to make two things that don't seem to work together. So in other words, you're in a transitional period in your life right now, Virgo, where things are, like I've said for your past reading, they are going well, but the change is not good for you. You don't like the change, but you're now in a situation, you're welcoming. I feel like this new moon is blessing you, and it's allowing you to be more open and receptive to the changes that are happening to you, because it's the resistance to those changes that's really holding you up and tying you back and hurting you. It's really causing you the most anxiety, is the resistance to the change. So the positive thing about this change is that this new moon is that you're going to be able to be more receptive to it. You're going to be able to welcome in the change. It's not going to hurt you as much or cause you as much anxiety. You will be able to find the balances and organize and find a proper place for all the new things that are coming into your life. So it's this emotional stability. It's this stabilizing energy of knowing what's worth your attention, what's not worth your attention, what to give, what to take. You're finding that clarity to end this stress. And that's going to lead you to a great amount of victory on this new moon. Let's pull your work your light card. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. These cards amaze me. Their synchronicity with each other. What did I say? It is honestly a new stage in your life, Virgo. You're transitional right now. You are in the stage of finding where all your stones lie, of how to organize them in a way that you will feel new and happy in this new situation. Maybe you're literally moving into a new home. There's chaos. There's craziness, but it's a blessing, right? Maybe you're actually moving into a new relationship or reorganizing your relationships, accepting the changes that are happening in relationships that have been established for many years. Or maybe literally you're birthing something, or you're pregnant and you're finding out that you're pregnant. Whatever it is your life changing. It is your circumstances changing. It is a transitional period for you, and transition is not easy for you. It causes you a lot of anxiety and stress, Virgo. But this new moon is offering you the blessing of clarity. It's offering you the blessing of knowing where to put these new things, of finding space in your new life, by letting go of clearing out the closets and making room for the fresh stuff, because there's fresh stuff coming in, and I feel like there's a lot of anxiety of where am I going to fit all of this? How am I going to organize all of this? You're finding that it's clearing out the clutter and getting rid of, and maybe that's what's causing you some anxiety, is some of the things in your life that are leaving you didn't want to see go, but they're leaving, and you're understanding this new moon is that they're leaving to clear out that room and that space for all the new things, so that you will be able to have room to organize them and place them in somewhere where you will feel comfortable with them. You are literally transitioning into a new phase in your life and a new mindset. This isn't just physical things like 3D material things. This is a new mindset, a mindset that allows for change, that receives change in a much more balanced way, that receives new things in a much more mature, unafraid, intrepidatious way. That's not normally a word that I would apply to you, Virgo, but you're learning to deal with change in a way that isn't so adversive. It doesn't feel like it's hurting you. So it's actually change yourself that you're learning how to work with and feel more comfortable with. And maybe that's just the leveling up in and of itself. But like I said, in terms of 3D, what you're going to experience today on this new moon is the clarity and acceptance that what you let go of was to make room for all the new that's coming in that you would not have had a place for if the old didn't leave. This is a transitional period, and the blessing from this new moon is feeling good again. Feeling comfortable where you were feeling uncomfortable, the anxiety of all this change, the anxiety that all this change was causing you, it's subsiding. You're finding a balance for it, you're finding a place for it, and you're finding a way to deal with it in a way that you can feel good as you go through it. That's beautiful energy for you. I couldn't be happier because honestly, it does say that Virgos, your life is changing, and it's changing in a good way. It's just everything is falling into place now. Believe me, it's all blessings, Virgo. It's all blessings. I love you guys. Libra. Libra energy on this new moon, October 28th. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Damn. Ooh. Libra. I feel like partially this is philosophical or personal in that you have worked very, very hard on clearing out things in your life that did not work. Or you have been, in other words, it was very difficult for you to face the challenges that you were facing. It was very difficult for you to let go of things or give up on things or clear things out of your life that have not been making you happy for a while. It was very difficult for you. And this is all coming from, like I said, watch those weeklies, guys. Watch those weeklies. This is all coming from this new space, this new sort of new attitude, and your hard work is paying off. So in other words, this new moon is showing you the benefits of your new way of being and your new way of making decisions. It's opening up, maybe if you cleared out space, like you cleared out old relationships, Libra, this new moon is bringing in a new person. This new moon, and it could be friends, it could be a lover, many different things. But it's what you're seeing is that the decisions that you made to act in a way that you normally wouldn't act, and to stick up for yourself and choose your own happiness and put your own happiness first, reestablish that balance that's welcoming healthy people into your life. And you're going to see that this new moon, you may meet somebody that they would have never approached you before. You're like, wait, where have these people been my whole life? Like, these people existed, people who are like-minded, people who I don't have to bend over backwards and change myself for. Libra, yes, they do exist. And because you decided to make that a priority, you did the hard work, and now it's paying off. Those right people, those right opportunities, they're now coming into your life. They're now coming into your life without you even doing much effort or looking for them. And you're like, holy crap, there was this whole other tribe out there that you were supposed to belong to, and you're actually welcoming them into your life. And it's because you decided to make who you were, you put who you were first. And I don't mean first just as in priority. I mean, you put it out there for the world to see. You lit the beacon light, and now the people who have the eyes to see it, the people who are like you, they're coming to you. That's all you had to do, was turn on your heart light. I love you, cutie pie. Turn on your heart light. Show the world who you are, and now the world is coming to the show. That's all you had to do. Your hard work is paying off, and you're going to see those payments coming in on this new moon. You will receive actual, abundant, beautiful benefits coming into you. You're actually going to be receiving them. I don't know if it's in the sense of new people coming in. I think that's really what it's going to be. New people, new opportunities, things that you've wanted in your life for a while, but you always chose the people who chose you because you wanted to make them happy. Well, now you're not choosing the people who chose you. You're choosing the people who are like you because you're attracting them because you put your heart light on. Putting yourself first to you, Libra, meant finally being yourself out loud and not giving a damn if that made other people unhappy. That changed your life. And it was the hardest thing that you ever did. But that hard work is paying off. It's paying off by you attracting the right people. You attracting people who you don't have to work that hard for, who will work hard for you and who love and respect you just because you're you, which is how it's supposed to be. Let's pull this other card here. The Great Gathering. What did I say? It's all coming together. Intuitive hits and soul tribe. It's all coming to you. Sun, moon, or rising Libra, it's all coming to you. Your tribe is collecting. You are finding your people. This is the first step to your exuberance and your abundance. The abundance that's coming into you is coming into by way of the right people first. It's the Great Gathering. They're all coming. You're gathering. You're finding your place. You're heading in the direction. You are shining in a way that the people who will see you, the right people will see you. Instead of changing your colors to fit into all the reds, now you're letting yourself be golden, and now the goldens are going to see you. You are finding your tribe, Libra, and it feels really good. This also speaks to finally feeling like you belong. Finally, like if work was causing you stress, if you were having like emotional crisis at home, all of that's clearing out, all of that's clarifying, all of that is washing away, and everything is falling into place where you can like you finally got over the rough patch. It's finally done. It's finally over with. The rough patch is over, and Libra, you are finally where you belong. You're finally with those people who are going to feed you instead of feed on you. You are finally with those people or in those situations that are going to help you grow and expand. You decided to be authentically yourself, and now it's working out for you. Now you're going to be able to live in an authentic world. Oh, what good news. And this new moon, what's it going to do? It's going to bring in that clarity to you, and it's also going to bring in more people who are like you. Honestly. And if the old people want to stay, then they're going to have to bend to you. Bottom line, that's just how it's going to be. All right, guys, that is it. I will go through this. I will timestamp it. If somebody has caught the timestamps going through, please do leave it in the comment section. It was phenomenal. But like I said, Sandy, you asked for a birthday message, girl, and I'm going to give you one. Hold on, kisses. Okay, birthday message for Sandy. Everybody who is stabbing you in the back or hurting you, Sandy, it's over with. That stress and that pain and that road of suffering, it's ended. It's done. Straw that broke the camel's back. This new moon is going to give you that last straw, show you that clarity, and bada bing, bada boom, Sandy. That final, it's like, you're finally gonna be done. You're not waiting anymore. You're not waiting for stability or happiness anymore. Your ship has come in. Present tense, Sandy, present tense. Your ship has come in. Your happiness and your abundance, your stability. Maybe it's buying a new house, finding a new home, finding a new relationship, finding a person that will go long term with you. Maybe it's good news on a mortgage you were looking forward. You were looking for something. You were waiting very patiently, Sandy. And that wait has paid off. Like I said, the central reading was the Four of Swords. You have been reflecting. You have been being patient and having faith in the momentum of the universe. And in doing that, your ships have now arrived, Sandy. Your abundance is here. You are happy birthday, girl. That's what I'm saying, girl. Happy birthday, because you're going to get some really good news, and you're going to see that your life, you're not waiting for your abundance anymore. Your happiness is here. This is literally about not waiting, not suffering, not having to deal with stress or anxiety anymore. All of that is done. Your ship has arrived, Sandy, and now you have your happy ever after. Happy birthday, girl. Happy birthday. All right, guys, I'm going to close this out because I have a lot of personal readings to do. I'm so happy that all of you guys joined me today. I hope that it's clarified for you. Cash, birthday message, please. Thank you, Michelle. Sarah, this just come in as I'm closing out. Hold on, girls. Birthday message for Sarah. Birthday message for Sarah. Birthday message for Sarah. Birthday message for Sarah. What cards want to come out for Sarah? Any birthday messages for Sarah? Any birthday messages for Sarah? Happy birthday, Sarah. That's one message. Any birthday messages for Sarah? Any birthday messages for Sarah that want to come out, please tell us. Birthday messages for Sarah. Birthday messages for Sarah. Birthday messages for Sarah. Ooh, the tarot is not speaking. They popped right away for Sandy. Birthday messages for Sarah. Birthday messages for Sarah. Birthday messages for Sarah. Birthday messages for Sarah. Not in these cards, Sarah. Let's try the Moonology. Birthday message for Sarah. What is the birthday message for Sarah? Birthday message for Sarah. Birthday message for Sarah. Birthday message for Sarah. Birthday message for Sarah. Still looking for you, girl. This is the last question I'm going to take. Birthday message for Sarah. What is the birthday message for Sarah that needs to come through? Birthday message for Sarah. Not in these cards either. All right. Let's try the work your light cards. Birthday message for Sarah. What message wants to pop for Sarah today on her birthday? Or her birthday coming up? What is the birthday message for Sarah? Birthday message for Sarah. Sarah, I don't know what's going on, man. No cards are popping. I'll try tarot. I'll try tarot again, Sarah. Birthday message for Sarah. I feel like it's in this deck. It wanted to talk or say something, but it's birthday message for Sarah. Birthday message for Sarah. Let's do birthday message for Sarah. Let's do the birthday message for Sarah, please. Any messages that want to come through for Sarah? Okay. No, I want to keep shuffling. That's what I'm going to do. So, birthday message for Sarah, birthday message for Sarah. I think that the message is definitely in the decks, Sarah. Oh, your commitment is being tested. That's your birthday message. The one that finally came out. And maybe it was for me too. And maybe that's why it was so hard for me to get to it. In other words, Sarah, do you really want these blessings in your life? Do you really want this new relationship, or do you really want this new job? You're being tested. How much do you really want it, and how much work are you willing to put into it? And in other words, that's why it took so long for the card to come out. It was testing you. Are you going to stick with it? Are you going to hang with it? Do you really have faith, or it's just in this instantaneous gratification that you want it? In other words, Sarah, stay on your path, please. Rewatch the daily, because that's sort of the message that we got. Stay on your path, Sarah, because the universe is testing you. It is going to test you to see how badly you really want it, to see if you are really staying on the path. Your commitment is being tested. Maybe your actual commitment, your actual relationship is being tested. Okay, so that's what you're going through right now, and it's going to take a lot of patience, tenacity, and faith for you to weather this storm, Sarah. And that's how it's going to be. It's not that you can't weather it. It's that it's almost like you personally are being tested to see if you can weather storms, if you can survive the hurricanes. Can you or can't you? So now at least you know the new moon is giving you the clarity of you are being tested. If you felt like your life is being tested or that things are being thrown at you to see how you'll react, you are. You are. So watch very well how you react, how much faith you have, and stick to things. See them through, even when like the shuffle, like it seemed like nothing was going to come out. Oh, something will come out, and it'll be a very important revelation. You will finally get an answer or get a conclusion, but you have to stick with it. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me. I know most of you stayed on for the whole thing. It was amazing. This was tremendous energy. I can't wait to go back and timestamp it all. I will talk to all you guys tomorrow.